free-for-all. Time to work, soldiers.
What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. This is Weekend Update. This is the series where I talk about what's going on in my life, gaming and otherwise. Normally, I like to feature a game in the background that's not something I normally play, you know, something that's a little bit different. This week, though, is the Call of Duty $1 Million Championships, and that's gotten me kind of my excitement reignited for Call of Duty. So I wanted to play a little Call of Duty. I needed to make the Weekend Update, so here we are. So the Call of Duty $1 Million Championships, they're going on this week. I'll be watching those. I really enjoy watching competitive Call of Duty. I don't follow the teams as closely as some other people. I do like some of the members of the teams, but you know, Call of Duty teams are a funny thing. They change so much. It really is kind of hard to follow, you know, one team as opposed to another when, you know, half the team moves on to this other team that you might have not liked before. So watching it for the teams is not really my thing. What I really like to watch is kind of the strategy and the excitement and, you know, what guns are the pros using, you know, how are they exploiting the maps, you know, what are the strategies they're using to win. I really enjoy that. I think it's a lot of fun to watch. The announcers have just gotten better and better over the years. They not only are able to kind of relate to you what's going on in the match in an understandable way, but they're also very good at keeping things exciting, and I like that. So I'll kind of keep that on in the background probably all weekend, and I'll definitely be tuning in the finals. That usually gets me pretty excited to play Call of Duty. This weekend's no different. I'll definitely be playing some Call of Duty online. I do also want to play some Titanfall because that itch has not been fully scratched yet. So those two games are what I'll be playing online. Also, Jan is going away for her Bachelorette party this weekend. So she's actually going to a casino with all the bridesmaids. And I'm really excited because not only will it give me some time to, you know, bond with the boys and we can hang out and be men together, you know, walk around in our underwear and grunt and play video games and eat things that came out of cardboard boxes. But I think that Jan's been really stressed out lately. With the wedding, you know, she has been absolutely killing it on the wedding, right? She's doing a lot of the planning all by herself. You know, she's making all these big decisions. And it's a lot of stress. And she also has, like, a lot of stress at work right now. So my hope for her is that she can go and just relax, not have any responsibilities. And I hope that she takes that advantage. I'm going to talk to her about it tonight. You know, really try and just let yourself go. Don't keep any schedules. Just have fun with your friends at the casino. Do whatever you want. Don't feel any pressure to get back right away. You know, we'll be fine. There's plenty of food in cardboard boxes around that we can eat. You know, we can order pizza or go to McDonald's for breakfast. But yeah, so what I'm hoping is that she's really going to get an opportunity to just relax. Just do nothing but think about herself and her own needs, because that's something that she doesn't get to do too often. And I'd like to see her get that opportunity. So besides Jan going away and besides the Call of Duty stuff going on, I've been thinking a lot about the stuff I bring into this house. So we are doing a wedding registry, right? So the thing about doing a wedding registry when you're a little bit older like me and Jan are is that you kind of have all that stuff already. Like, you don't need anybody to give you a microwave or what else do people, a blender. You know, we have all of that stuff. We have two of that because we both had full households separately, and when we kind of joined together, we joined forces, we have two of almost everything you could possibly need. So making the wedding registry, you know, I've been kind of mulling over, like, what do we want to bring into this house? Like, what is important to get into this house? And it's a really hard thing to do because I don't like bringing disposable goods into the house. And by disposable, I don't mean like, you know, toilet paper or paper towels or things like that. What I'm talking about are items that are cheap, and instead of being able to fix them, or, you know, they're not designed to last you 10 years or longer. They're designed to last you a couple of years, and then you throw them away and you go buy a new one. Printers are the perfect example of this. Go to Staples or go to Best Buy and try and find yourself a good, high-quality printer. You can't do it because they don't make them anymore. And when they do, they're priced exorbitantly. However, My personal take on this is to buy something that is going to last you a long time. Yes, it'll cost you more at the beginning of the relationship, but it'll cost you far less as you move on. I also try to not buy things that are just completely, they're only built for one purpose, right? So they have multiple uses. They fit a need in my life that will be satisfied by this item. And it's hard to do. Like, the kind of stuff I try and avoid is like, Jan wanted to buy a futon about a year back because we had guests visiting. I'm like, I don't want to buy a futon. Why don't we spend a little bit more money on something that's going to be nice and that we can use, we can use as a couch, maybe a fold-out couch that might be a little nicer. We can use it while we don't have guests, as well as being able to fold it out when we do have guests. And if you don't know, fold-out couches have gotten a lot more comfortable in the recent years, so they're not as nasty as they used to be. And it's something that we kind of struggle with sometimes, is bringing in, kind of junky stuff, and then it just kind of lies around and it breaks, and then you just have to buy it again. That's the kind of stuff I'm trying to avoid on the wedding registry, and it's hard because, how do you ask somebody, like, okay, do you want to buy a Keurig? Or do you want to buy like a really nice coffee maker? The Keurig will last you 2 years. You got to buy those little tiny packets of coffee. Or you could buy a really nice coffee maker that, it takes a little bit more work to make the coffee. The coffee's probably going to be cheaper in the long run. It'll probably pay for the price difference between the nice coffee maker and the Keurig. Because if you don't know, a nice coffee maker can cost hundreds of dollars, as opposed to something like a Mr. Coffee that you get at Kmart or Walmart or something. I don't know. These are the things that are going through my head. And there's so much going through my head that it's kind of hard to focus on one thing at this point. So that's going to do it for this video. What should I get for a wedding registry? What should I put on that wedding registry? That's my question for you. Keep in mind, I already have an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.